We're back. Here we go. Time for the top 10 of the week for May 31st. I am Drew with Comics Elite here with
Kyle, not Kevin.
And I think before we start, please remember to like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. And you have some honorable mentions, right?
I do.
All right. Why don't we get started before we do our top 10? I have no honorable mentions, so why don't you go ahead and do
Okay.
yours?
Artist Elite Primer Red is in my honorable mention.
Uh-huh.
I didn't want to come off as biased.
No.
And
Hey, you know what? Hey, I forget who the hell it was. It was like a year or so ago. Said something about nepotism. It's like, hey, you know what? You can go screw yourself. When something is good, it's good,
and it's good.
And there are some fucking awesome pages in here,
yeah.
and there's some awesome stuff coming from this, guys. I am not lying. I mean,
Yep.
The sleeper hit. You guys don't know Alan Qua. What he's got, Alan Qua has in store. Holy crap!
Yeah, so it's the first part next week, is what Sean said for
Primer Blue.
Yeah, Primer Blue.
Yeah,
is next week. So you'll get the other connecting cover, this side of it. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff in here. Awesome art, awesome stories. I can't wait for this. It's going to be huge. I'm so excited, but I didn't want to put it in the
No, Kyle. It's like regardless whatever they may say, because it's like, hey, you didn't read it. We have. We've seen this stuff.
We've seen it.
You haven't.
Yeah.
Right? That's how it is. When you got these talented creators on board and you know it's good, you're going to say it's good.
Yeah.
And it is what this stuff is what's coming. Holy crap. Yeah. There's some good stuff coming.
It's going to be insane.
Yeah.
So definitely pick this up. You will not be disappointed. Next, Batman Beyond the White Knight. I put as an honorable mention. It's like, this is an absolute cash grab. If you haven't read the first two issues, pick it up. It's an easy way to get semi caught up at this point. Issue 3 came out recently, but art's still good. But I know it's pretty shameful, but with the first two issues. Next one, Follow Me Into the Darkness. This is issue 4. Didn't read the first 3 issues. I had no idea what was going on. I equated this to watching a David Lynch film, much like, Eraserhead or Blue Velvet or any of these. It's like it takes multiple viewings for you to actually fully appreciate what David Lynch is trying to do. And I feel like this is one of those that the art in this is amazing. The paneling is phenomenal. Like, it was absolutely, I was gripped with this from the get-go, but I had no idea what was going on. I had no idea what was going on as far as the characters, any motivations. So I wasn't going to ding it for that alone because I didn't read the first. But I want to go back and read the first 3 issues now after reading this. So if you've been reading it, I'm sure you'll love it. This issue was awesome, art-wise. Story, I have no idea what was going on. So if you like David Lynch, I'm kind of getting that vibe from this. So if you like that, pick it up. So got an honorable mention. And then last one, it's a 2 I got First Man from Andy Smith.
Yeah, we interviewed him last year.
Yep. Yeah. This is First Man 2. Issue 2 just came out. Backed it. Got all the goodies back here. And then I also got issue 1. So awesome story. A lot of fun. Amazing art. So if you're out there, it's on Indiegogo. You can still back it. Back First Man by Andy Smith. And we did do an interview. Go back and watch it. Smart guy.
Yeah.
Really smart.
Been doing it for a while.
Yeah, he knows how to face a comic book. So there you go.
All right, here we go. Top 10 of the week.
Yeah.
For May 31st.
I'm really curious what's in here.
Likewise. Whatever could be your number. Number 10, I have got Black Panther. Number 6.
I have Ghost Rider. Number 3.
What? So low, Kyle. So low.
Why is it so low?
Yeah. So real quick, I mean, you hated Black Panther number 6.
I did.
So it starts off so damn strong. I love this. Yes, T'Challa. I mean, taking down like the whole platoon coming after him, but it really becomes a berating session after that from everyone about how evil, bad, horrible T'Challa is. But But still, when you open this up, it is so damn good. When you see what the child is doing, how outnumbered he is. But yeah, I'm gonna say it's worth it for that and the Alex Ross cover. Please check it out. It's my top 10, my number 10 of the week.
Okay. So the FBI is hot on the trail of Johnny Blaze after what happened at the Hayden Falls.
Yeah, Ghost Rider number 3.
Yeah, but they aren't the only ones keeping an eye on him. In this issue, we see Johnny Blaze. Let's see if he has what it takes to ride the bullet. Is what this kind of felt like reading. It was Riding the Bullet. If you've ever seen that Stephen King movie, I got that vibe right off the get-go of him on this highway that if you go on it, you're gonna die or get maimed. At least if you're lucky, you'll die. It was good. I felt the art could have been a little bit better. I felt like they kind of pulled some of the punches with some of the gruesomeness you see in this, but there is a giant semi in this, and it's fun. You get a good chase scene in this, and you see Johnny Blaze try to attack this semi with something that's very interesting in this. Yeah. So I thought that was cool. So yeah, it was good. It was a good issue. So I can give it a recommend.
Right.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay.
Whatever could be your number. Number 9 I've got is Artist Elite Primer Red.
Okay. I have Alien, number 12.
Okay, you were more forgiving on that than I was. But real quick, Artist Elite Comics Primer Red. There are some great stuff coming, guys. Brett Booth's badass Serpent Prince coming. The Serpent Prince looks amazing. Alan Qua's Mecha Girl. Ben Temple-Smith's Dark Skulls. Sora Song's project she's got going on. Ryan Kincaid's looks all right. But some of these are just looking phenomenal, and I cannot wait for them. There's some solid art in here. You can find out what's going on in some of the stories. Yeah, you guys really need to check this out.
Just to give you a little tease. It's like, oh, I want more of it.
Yes.
Alien 12, we got the finale of this arc. Jane and her people are being tested on, and I like that part. I'm like, good, maybe they can all die. Will any of them make it out alive? It was a good issue. Glad this arc's over and we can move on.
Yeah, we're starting back over again with Alien number 1.
Yep. So that's about the reason I got it in my top 10, because I'm like, thank God this is kind of over with and we can start over fresh. Can't wait to see what's next for the series. So yeah, I thought some of this was pretty good. Some of the Alien stuff I thought was good. Some of the facehugger stuff. So yeah, why not?
All right.
Number 9.
All right. Number 8, or as I call it, the number 8, I've got By the Horns, Dark Earth, number 1.
I have what the hell, whatever this is called, Dynamite Never Dies, number 4.
Yeah.
God, terrible. Okay, penultimate issue of this. We have zombie action. I have no clue what was going on with this, but we see Red Sonja fighting zombies, and Vampirella biting zombies, and Tarzan fighting zombies, and zombies fighting zombies. So it was fun and wacky and kind of weird. So art was okay. Yeah.
All right, so I got By the Horns, Dark Earth, number 1. So personally, I hate unicorns and shit. It's not my thing. So this was my first time reading this series, and this issue was surprisingly good. I was shocked. Due to a certain character dying, their land is dying as well, and somehow they were all tied together. They need to find pure magic, and that's where the journey begins. It's a solid, good first issue, and I got to give this, recommend. I actually really enjoyed this. It was very surprising, very shocking. Hey, when you try something out, it could be good, and I did. By the Horns, number 1, Dark Earth. It's surprisingly good.
Yeah.
All right.
Good.
And Kyle, whatever could be your number. I've got Scorched, number 6.
I have Carnage, number 3.
All right, you were more forgiving on that than I was.
I think I've liked this more than you.
Yes, you have.
Period.
Yeah.
All the way through.
Yeah.
So we get more of Carnage's plan laid out and what we well, you see why he needs the spot for his master evil dastardly plan to take over the world. I still like the series. I'm interested in the overall story. Curious where it leads. Ram V's is such a good writer, and I feel like I can give him a little bit of leniency on this one. So it started off so strongly that, and I really like that serial killer character. Like, there's a lot of creepy things in here. I do agree the detective part of it is kind of like, that's the weak part of this story. But now that we know that he's taken over by Cletus Cassidy a little bit, so that maybe that'll be interesting. So
yeah,
it's not bad.
All right,
to recommend.
And I got Scorched number 6. First, the cover by Bjorn Barons, awesome. Right. The art in this, well, it's damn good, damn solid. It's Haunt versus a vampire, and the Spawn's not exactly getting along with Al Simmons. It's good. It's fun. I really enjoyed it. Very fun read. Not the best of the Spawn bunch, but it's good.
Yeah. So it's right in the middle.
All right. Whatever could be my number. I got Ghost Rider number 3.
I have Scorched.
Hey.
Number 6.
Why don't you finish my thoughts?
Yeah, like you said, this was good. We get, vampire fight at the beginning. That was good. We have Al Simmons kind of taking charge with this, and he's making decisions on who he thinks is going to betray the group. And I really like Gunslinger Spawn in this. He just doesn't give a fuck.
Nope, that's why he's the best one.
Yes, he's just like, I don't give a shit what's going on. I just want to kill shit. And
I just now realized it. Wait a minute, is that a... Yeah, that's a cigarette in his mouth. I just realized that on the cover.
Oh, unlit?
Yep, an unlit cigarette in his mouth, yeah.
Can't be smoking.
Nope. Wait, Joe Quesada's gone now, so don't have to worry about that.
Yay! Wolverine can smoke again. But so this was not the best. I still think Gunslinger Spawn's the best.
Yes.
But this is right up there. So good.
And I got Ghost Rider number 3. Johnny Blaze is in Oregon checking out a big truck on a road on a dark path. And meanwhile, sinister forces are at play. The Council of Night, Council of Night Magicians. It's the key.
The key, first appearance.
Yep. The Night Magicians. And once again, solid comic and solid read. Great art. My wish is that the fights would last a little bit longer than they do. They haven't really lasted that long.
Yeah.
But then the FBI team is on the road. I don't know why they're following them. They're almost a non-factor. I don't know why we're following them. It's just they're there for 2 pages, and it's like that's
basically,
it.
Yeah.
It's like okay.
You need to grow with the dragon tattoo.
Yeah, you got to have that. But yeah, it's solid, good. Really, recommend it.
Okay.
All right, here we are. Number 5, middle of the pack. Not falling behind. Not showing off. Number 5, I've got Little Monsters number 4.
I have Vampirella Unholy.
Vampirella Dracula.
Vampirella Dracula Unholy number 6.
A love story.
Yes.
So I got Little Monsters number 4. Wow. Dustin Nguyen's art is phenomenal in this. Oh my God.
Football!
Yeah, I guess that wasn't too nice in my compliments of that.
Nope.
We get the origin maybe of the twin redhead brothers. Yeah, and we learn that these vampires have rules as well, but are they meant to keep them in check? We don't know. And are they meant to be broken?
Some rules are.
Yes, they are. And we learn more about the remaining humans, which may or may not be looking good for them right now at this point. Yeah, solid read, strong recommend. Little Monsters number 4.
Yeah. Didn't read it. So,
of course you didn't.
Series finale is here. So we have Matt. He's free from Dracula's curse. Maybe. We don't know. There's a climax in this that I don't want to spoil, but it's a doozy.
It's a doozy. It's a game changer.
It's a big game changer.
Yeah, I don't think this has happened with Vampirella yet. So.
Nope. And she has a showdown with the Lord of Evil, and we're led to believe stuff happens in this at the end. And I love this series. A lot of fun. The whole thing has been a lot of fun, which is why I can strongly recommend this, because these issues have all been great. So sleeper hit. If you haven't picked this up, or if you're only picking it up for Lucio Perillo, which I can't blame you for doing. Yeah, actually crack it open and read it, because it's a lot of fun. This is the best Vampirella story out there right now. So strong recommend. And it's a sexy ass cover.
Absolutely.
Again. So Lucio, you are a god.
All right. Here we are.
Okay.
The fantastic number. Number 4, I've got Horror Comics number 11.
I have Step by Bloody Steep.
Okay, yeah, you're a little more forgiving on that than I was.
Yeah.
So I've got Horror Comics, yeah. Dracula in the West, Part 202. You had Part 1. Yeah, that was very weird.
Who knows?
Yeah, to me, the art by Emiliano Albano in this is terrific.
Yes, it is.
It's black and white and so very fitting for the story.
Yes.
So a girl has been drained of blood, and Vlad is accused of the blood draining in Pennytown. And Vlad has made an interesting offer from the mayor as well. It's a 48-page horror comic that would fit right into the old Marvel comics of the 70s, I felt, as well as any other horror magazines of that day. It is a perfect throwback horror comic. You gotta check this out. Horror Comics number 11. And I'm going to go back and read Horror Comics number 10. Yeah.
Probably should.
Yeah.
I thought it was boring. That one sounds more exciting, though.
Yes.
All right, Step by Bloody Step. It looks like we get the truth and the full backstory to this girl and what happened to her. I liked it. I do agree some dialogue is probably needed in this book. But we do get, it's that, you have to look back to know where you're going forward to. And it's that kind of pays off-ish. You have to go back and read all these together because it's like you almost have to. It's almost like you got to put up every page on a wall, like kind of follow it along and read it that way. Which
James Cameron's office when he was filming Aliens
Yes.
was like that. He had every scene storyboarded, going wrapped around his whole office, and he still has them. Apparently, he still has every single one of them.
So awesome.
Yeah,
that's almost what I feel like you have to do with this because there is no dialogue, so you have to be able to follow it and be like, okay, this is how she's feeling. Okay, she's upset. She's thinking back. Okay. So you do get her backstory in this, and it's kind of heartfelt, and you kind of see where, family life and everything and what happened to her and the whole robot thing. So, yeah, I thought this was pretty good. So, it's a recommend.
All right.
This week.
Yeah, this week. All right. Here we go.
All right.
The creme de la creme of the week. Number... Number 3 of the week, I've got Deadpool Bad Blood number 2.
I have Little Monsters number 4.
Okay. Yeah, Jeff Field.
Mhm.
Why don't you finish my thoughts on Little Monsters?
Yeah, so the kids have tasted blood now and they want more. We see what happens when these kids open their eyes to the world and they start to question everything around them. It's that coming of age thing. It's like you see what happens when the kids start to consume blood and what happens as an effect of that. I love this story, strong storytelling, and is that coming of age where you start to question adults, you start to question, what do I do? Is this right? Is this wrong? Like, why do we have these rules in place? Are they even rules? Like, I really like it. And the two I'm assuming redheaded kids, we don't know, but
they look like they're redheads.
They have to be redheaded kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you see how long they've been around as kids, and it's like, Jesus,
And who may have turned them?
Yeah.
Looks like, yeah.
So they've been around a long time. So
And none of them have aged at all.
Nope.
So
yeah, solid story, solid. This is just a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Really good.
And mine for number 3 is Deadpool Bad Blood number 2. Deadpool versus X-Force. And it is a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with that. And I loved the art in this by Rob Liefeld. He had a lot of help with a lot of different inkers in this. Hey, he had some big Adelso Corona, Marat Michaels, I think a few others. Yeah, great. You see the bad guys are what they're after, and Deadpool has a run-in with an old friend as well in this. Like, hey, I haven't seen him in a minute. That's great.
Old friend.
Yeah. And they get a plan to take down Thumper, and things may not go according to plan. Yeah, this was a lot of fun. I know it's a reprint of something Marvel did a few years ago, but it's still a lot of fun compared to everything else this week. That's all I'm going to say. And Rob's art is great as well in this as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. More for me and you.
Yep. All right. Here we go. The number dose, or as it's called in America, number Vampirella, Dracula, Unholy, a love story, number 6.
We have Demons, number 3.
Woo, man, that is a big difference right there. Wow,
Yeah.
in that, yeah. So, why don't you explain to me why this is very high?
It's very good. I really like this story. And Greg Capullo's art is amazing. It's perfect for this story, actually. It fits so well. And you can tell, like, in the back of this, you can see when Scott Snyder was, doing his page layout, and he was kind of giving notes, and he's like, I trust you. You know what you're doing. What about this? He's like, whatever you think would be good for this panel, but I think this would be cool. And you could see, like, they just have that repartee, and they know each other really well, and it shows in this. And I've grown to really appreciate this book more than I'm reading it. It's at first it comes off kind of cynical. I'm just kind of like, okay, I get what you're trying to say, but I don't really agree with it. But yeah, I do agree he doesn't fully go there.
He should be. He's pulling his punches.
Yeah, and he does, but it's not as cynical as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to turn one way. Like, you don't need religion, you don't need faith, you don't need anything. Screw this, you're your own person, rah, 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 bullshit. It's like, no, he doesn't say that at all. And he wants to have his cake and eat it too, kind of. It seems like he doesn't want to say anything, but he wants to say something without saying anything. But I like the main character. I love the fight. This fight scene in this, it is absolutely amazing. The paneling is great. So I was excited for the action. Some drama at the end. There's some turns that I didn't see coming, and how it ends. This is a good end to book 1, and I'm excited. If there is more of this, I'll be down to read it. So yeah, could recommend.
Alrighty. And I had Vampirella, Dracula, Unholy, a love story, number 6. Yeah, it's the end of this run right now. So we've got Vampirella in the hospital. The female detective ties this series together as well as the Draculina series. It's like, oh, okay, so she's that connecting link.
Yeah.
With what's the shenanigans going on in that series. That's another one. I love reading that one.
That one's good.
So yeah, Vampirella's husband is under investigation as he goes looking for Dracula, and who's possessing his former lover. Bum, bum, bum. And Matt, let's just say, resorts to extreme measures.
Yes, he does.
To take out Dracula. And by the end of this issue, there's a huge change in Vampirella's life, and I'm very, very, very curious to see where this goes. Yeah, strong recommend. Vampirella, Dracula, Unholy, love story.
I liked it.
All right, here we go. What the fuck? After number 2. Yeah, you read this one. Yeah, you've loved the series.
Okay.
All right, the best of the week. Here we go. Number. I have got, boom, Loaded Bible, Blood of My Blood, number 4.
I have New Think.
What the shit? Oh my.
I cannot believe you hated it that much.
It's stupid.
I loved it.
No, I could not disagree more.
Wow. Well, I could disagree with you all day on Loaded Bible also.
So, Loaded Bible, Blood of My Blood, number 4. Jesus at the gates of the Vatican, ready to take down Dracula and everything that's become of the church. I love it. We get Dracula versus Jesus, and they go at it. The end of the fight, it's a very clear ending. Very clever ending. Yeah, it's very good. But did the people in the Vatican like what's transpired? Do they like who the victor is? This is where Scott Snyder should have gone. He's not Tim Seeley. Steve Orlando aren't afraid. This is where they're not afraid to go beyond that point. It's fun because it's over the top absurdness. That's what's great about this. I'm enjoying it for that much. You can't take it seriously. Yeah, it's just fun. It's so much fun. I had a blast reading this. Great art, great pacing. Yeah, Loaded Bible, Blood of My Blood, number 4. This thing.
I think everybody needs to read this book right now. Everyone needs to read this book.
I think I need another drink. Oh my God.
I mean, it's just scary to think how depressing and horrible our lives have become due to phones, technology, and this makes you stop and think, like, okay, what's important in life? Like, I mean, every now and again, it's nice to just be reminded you don't need to be on YouTube. You don't need to be on your phone. You don't need to be watching TV. You don't need to play video games. It's like, I mean, they kind of equate it to Black Mirror in that this is an anthology series that's going to be coming out. And this is just one of the anthology stories. And it's just one of those that just makes you think. And just having something point out how shitty our lives are and how we're slaves to our technology is scary, but it's also nice to have every now and again. And this, I was just like, yeah, it's good to have that in your life. You need it. You need that check in your life. Someone to tell you, hey, put your friggin' phone down and go outside and enjoy the sunshine every now and again. So I strongly recommend reading this.
This is probably the first week we've had a big difference in our top 10. So there you go, guys. Clearly.
See?
Huge difference. Yeah.
Just because we're brothers doesn't mean we see eye to eye on everything.
Yeah. So there you go, guys. What do you think? Or am I 100% correct? Is Kyle 1% correct? Let us know in the comments.
Right
yeah. Right. Let us know in the comments, guys. And please remember to like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. It's down there somewhere, usually. So we're talking to Sean. We're trying to get some interviews lined up with some other creators in the Artist Elite group.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully.
There's quite a few.
Hopefully. Yeah, maybe. And so stick around, watch one of our older videos, and we'll see you guys again next time for our next awesome video. Later.